Get this on snap.
I'll do a commentary of the insertion on video.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's really not wanting to go in, guys. Wow. Oh. Dirty boy.
That's gonna come through the speaker.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another BMW episode. Jeez, woo! Getting blinded by the glare off the Honda here. So we just got back from the junkyard, spent $100, and actually got a score of a deal. We got an LCI trunk. We got some paint mixed up. You're doing an LCI trunk upgrade and taillights. See what we got, boys.
Oh.
Really? Come on. Really? Come on. So step one, it's gonna be a burn my corneas out on everything that's happening around here. So we gotta strip this thing. We're gonna take her down to basically nothing. Got it. By the way, hell of a deal. Lights, trunk, everything, $100. Liner and all that's already in the garage. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and strip pretty much everything off of this, and then we have to change it from a nice, clean, white. Oh, it looks like maple syrup. It's sticky like it too. So then we have to paint it. So I figure out we're gonna rip off hinges, electronics, everything. Also, they taped over the license plate lights. I've never seen that. I'm doing the opposite. I have headlights that look like underglow.
Wow, shoot really hard. You can tell that car.
I just got a barking dog wheelie on camera. I'm so happy. So anyway, I have the lightest. These are LEDs too.
So they taped over the nice LEDs?
Honestly, they are really bright. So it looks like they are LEDs. It looks like the same ones.
Yours are literally like HID bulbs pointed at your light.
Yeah, these I think are the same ones. So I think they taped over them, and then it's honestly still probably bright enough. So anyway, we gotta remove these. Our
X-rays.
yeah, X-rays. So that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Jump right into it. Start ripping things apart. Alright, so we pretty much went ahead, stripped her down to basically nothing. This is why it's really difficult to do this, fellas. Don't mind me with crippling anxiety and stage fright having to do this in front of my friends. So anyway, now, you gotta wipe her down a couple times, get her clean. Good old sad face for safe measures. Drop the nice clean rags and all the dog crap that's needed. Burn that. Go get a new box, I guess. Basically, go ahead, gotta wipe her down, get her nice and clean, then we gotta scuff it up, and then we're gonna spray it with absolutely zero body work.
That was on me, wasn't it?
Yeah, and all the internet people watching are gonna throw up from violent zooming in and out. So anyway, let's get to her. I got a little impatient. One thing led to another. You can't even see really a difference, huh? So anyway, we sanded it and now we're spray painting. I got carried away. So we're just doing the edges, make sure all that's nice and happy. We went ahead and scuffed it up pretty quickly. I'm not even gonna lie. So anyway, we're sitting waiting for the flash time, and then because I'm impatient, we're gonna tackle this all now. So next up, we gotta spray with the actual color and hope I should clean it. Wax and grease remover, then we'll spray it, and then we'll see if I ruin this all because it's gonna rain. We have plant materials everywhere and bugs are coming out, so that's hard darn. So see what goes on here. All right, so we hit it with a few clears and it's actually looking kind of okay. Like, yeah. Honestly, if it's the correct color, this might actually be doable. So,
and I reiterate, one would figure step number one would be, does the color match the color of the car? But you know, blazing trails, little buddy.
Good. It's got about 2 or 3 coats of color and then about 12,000 of clear. So. This gives us a lot to work with when we have to wet sand and polish in 2 days. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's very smoky. We're in the midst of the end of the world yet again, I don't know. But it actually turned out not too bad. There's a ton of stuff in it. You can't tell on camera, so that's perfect. So to you guys, it looks like a professional paint job until we put it on and it's completely incorrect. So that's not too bad. Next, we get to undo the fantastic tint job someone did. They completely missed the bottom half of this.
They really.
So that's pretty neat. So half of these have runs in them, half of them are tinted, the other half is completely untouched. So now we get a wet sand with 600 grit. If that doesn't work, we go down to 400, and when that doesn't work, we get new lights altogether. So I guess we get to jump right into this. You know, just keep lowering and lowering your standards till finally something works out.
Are you serious? You fucking shit.
All right, so anyway.
I can't believe you.
So I might be making immensely large amounts of more work for myself using 600 grit. However, this has been 2 minutes of sanding to remove all of this horrendous. Like, there's runs in it, there's no tint there, this is all tint. I'm gonna throw stuff, my shoelace is untied, I'm falling apart, it's all over me. But anyway, we're getting rid of this VHT because it looks absolutely horrendous. So easy, easy, easy. Nah, so probably 800, then 1,000, then we'll hit her with some clear. I can't wait to ruin all my lights, so let's get them out of the bucket and start scuffing them up to the point of no return. And then while we're wet sanding, we're gonna fry the circuit boards. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely terrific. So let's get to her. What's going on, guys? It's the next day. It's a late night last night. First thing in the morning, we're jumping right into this. So here we are. So right now the trunk is actually curing in there. We gotta let that sit for another 2 days. We have 2 beautiful days of storms coming, so perfect time to do some wet sanding. So like I said before, I got these all at a junkyard for $100 for basically all the tail lights and the trunk. So not a bad deal. However, whoever tinted these before did a gnarly job with all these runs. They definitely used the VHT and didn't prep it at all or anything, and it's just like real splotchy. Some places are super tinted and others are not at all. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all of that and make them look new again. So These ones I did yesterday, and these basically have clear coat that is curing on them, and they need to be wet sanded and polished still, but huge difference. So I don't actually mind the tint look, but it just looks so bad on these particular lights that I'm gonna go ahead and just change it up. So we sanded it down, hit it with some clear. It has that orange peel you see on there, so we have to wet sand that and polish them, but we have to let it cure. So we'll do that with the trunk in a couple days. But I have a little helper on her way, so she's gonna help me knock these out. So basically wet sand these down, make sure we get all the tint off, and then spray them with some clear, and then we're basically set. Get that trunk out and then throw it all together in 2 days. So let's jump right in. Let's go grab our helper. Look who finally came to help, huh? Yeah, about time. You having a great time, huh?
Oh yeah.
Sanding is exhilarating.
Yeah.
It's something. So I'll quickly bang these out, and then okay, we're gonna have a full set of nice lights for 40 bucks for my nice trunk that was also $45. Look at the sheer concentration on this. Okay.
Not so shitty and shitty.
I definitely do want to get a not so shitty. So yeah, that's scuffed down and a little bit left. You did a good job, and then that is just that's why we're doing this. Oh my god, it's real bad there, huh?
Yeah.
So if I went through all this work to put an LCI conversion, I put these lights on with these drips, and the lights were just splotchy and terrible, I would be so upset with myself. And I'm not against the tint. The tint can look really nice. It's just, you know, with plans in the future, I don't want it to be too dark, and I love the look of clean factories. So we're gonna start this way, because it's always easier to tint after we do some nice clear, and it's harder to clear after we tint. So what are you drawing in that?
It's an unhappy face.
Oh, right on, okay. I approve. Yeah. Just clear coated her corneas.
I can see clearly now.
I didn't get any of that. Oh, anyway, yeah, killing the lights. They actually look really good. So let that dry, and we'll run wet sand polish.
Clear coated her eyes.
She's just so excited. Edge of her seat. Okay. All right, so new day, everything's had a chance to cure. So we have the taillights that she clear coated. Actually, she did the whole thing, fully restored taillights, factory LEDs that were terribly tinted. Our trunk is curing in the sun. About 60% of it is curing in the sun. Yeah, it needs a hard wet sand and some polishing, but we're gonna do that on the car and probably off camera. So next steps, we're gonna rip this terrible looking thing off, which actually looks really good as I'm sitting here. Yeah, kind of having some what's the word? Second thoughts. That was really difficult. So we're gonna go ahead, rip that off, rip everything off of that, swap that onto this, swap that onto that, and then polish.
This and that, yeah.
Pretty straightforward. Let's get to her. So fun fact, it's slotted up here, so I actually could have just put the bolts in half and dropped it in. So fun facts, the more you know. So now I gotta sit here and try and get panel gaps all nice and happy, so when I slam it I don't knock out a light and, you know, tear out my beautiful new paint job, which is actually beautiful. Oh, we're gonna see how color matches this in a second. So anyway, new trunk's in. Harness definitely has different plugs, so I'm probably gonna have to swap components between the two or cut off plugs and hardwire them. So we're gonna get creative here right away. I also have to somehow fish this up through that hole up to there. So again, creativity, not my strong point. So
It's alright, you got me. Ingenuity of a crackhead.
woof. Old trunks off, new trunks on. Got our nice new lights sitting there, and we got to slam her together now. So panel gaps. It's a very real possibility this is going to go very terribly immediately. So that's actually a pretty close color match.
Is that different?
I mean, this is definitely clean. I haven't washed the car in like 3 months, but wow, it's actually like not the worst. It's definitely cleaner. I take care of my BMWs, I promise. Moment of truth. Didn't nail it, that's for sure.
Didn't nail it.
Woo.
Yeah, you might want to adjust that down a touch.
Yeah.
It's considered. You hear the motor.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that actually looks so good. Oh, I love that so much. That was a good call. It's just kind of missing something, though. It's missing something. It's just...
Green mount wing.
Okay, you really sold on that, huh? Resident rice boy right here. Just missing a little something on that trunk. What could it be? Oh, staring off quizzically. That actually looks so good. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the color match actually turned out pretty good. All the lights are working now. We do have the hyper flash, so we do have to what? Coat it out. Oh wow, you actually nailed it. What do we have to do?
Coat it.
Yeah, so we gotta coat it. So we're gonna get rid of all that and then hopefully fix some of the other issues we have. Anyway, so that's our LCI trunk upgrade. That thing looks absolutely amazing. All we have to do is wet sand it. That's not the view. Is wet sand this and then polish and wax. So that's what we're gonna get to now. Also, new carbon wing. Oh. Ooh. Diddy.
Damn, that babe's talented.
Anyway, that looks. It's not breaking another tripod. Oh, it's not sit on a garbage can. That looks a lot better. So I'm actually so happy with that. So next up, I want an M Sport bumper. And what are those?
Downpipes.
Downpipes I ordered like 18 hours ago and they've already showed up from Florida and we are in Canada. So VRSF, shout out to you, you killed it. So things to come on the Beamer, things to come on the Mustang, Genesis, every single truck and car we have here and truck. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Shout out from Lil Nerd.
Woo!
I don't know if we're on camera or not. I can't aim.